Jonathan Groff is here. He starred on Glee. He played
Jesse St. James.
That's right. He's now taking the stage in Red. Red is an interesting, what do they call it, a two-hander. He plays the assistant to a famed New York artist, well, a famed international artist, Mark Rothko, played by Alfred Molina. Now, here's Jonathan going head-to-head with Molina about their drastically different interpretations of the color red.
Arterial blood?
That too.
Rust on the bike on the lawn?
And apples. And tomatoes.
Dresden firestorm at night. The sun in Rousseau. The flag in Delacroix. The robe in El Greco.
A rabbit's nose. An albino's eyes. A parakeet.
Florentine marble. Atomic flash. Nick yourself shaving. Blood in the Barbasol.
The ruby slippers. Technicolor. That phone to the Kremlin on the president's desk.
Russian flag. Nazi flag. Chinese flag.
Persimmons. Pomegranates. Red light district. Red tape. Rouge.
Lava. Lobsters. Scorpions.
Stop sign. Sports car. A blush.
Viscera. Flame. Dead phobus.
Traffic lights. Kitchen hair.
Slash your wrist. Blood in the safe.
Santa Claus.
Satan.
Keep going. He was doing the lines right here.
Practicing my lines.
Huh? You got it? In a moment like
Is there applause?
Yes.
Who applauded?
Look. Oh, here's the audience. Come on, what about applause? Applause for him, please. Okay. All right. Okay, you are an actor. Come on. Can you applaud on his walk-in, please?
Applause, right?
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Steve, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
I can't wait to talk to you about Reds, but
Mwah.
I am obsessed with the new season of Boss, too. We have to talk.
All right,
Sit in a semi-red chair.
Are these books under this thing,
Yeah,
or did they
but-
remove them?
Oh, are they still there?
Are they
I
still
don't think
there?
so. No, they're gone. They're
Okay.
Yeah, Glee and Boss, all is great stuff.
Yeah.
But this is a two-hander, which is what they used to call them. There's two.
Yeah. They still call them
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right. You got two characters filling up how long?
90 minutes.
90 minutes.
That's actually one of the best selling points of the show, is that it's 90 minutes, no
You're-
intermission.
No
You're
intermission.
In and out.
You're out. Yeah. I tell my friends, I told them I'm doing another play, and they're like, okay. And then I say it's only 90 minutes, and they're like, oh, great, we'll come. Yeah,
we can
Can I
come.
have dinner
We'll
after?
stop on our way somewhere.
Exactly.
Now, there you are with Alfred Molina. He's a towering guy in theater, no question about that. So for you, now you've done a lot of theater, but what is the factor that you know you're going to go mano to mano with this guy on stage?
I mean, Alfred Molina, I think, is one of my favorite people I've ever been on stage with. He's a legend. Before I met him, I'd put him on such a pedestal as an actor, and getting the chance to meet him and work with him, he's exceeded any expectation that I would have had, truthfully. He's an incredible person. He's giving a performance in this play that's like, I think it's a legendary performance, which is to say that years from now, people will say, I got to see Alfred Molina play Mark Rothko in Red.
In Red.
Yeah.
Do you ever think, wow, I'm getting paid to do this? Because it's like getting a master class. Not that you
Yeah.
haven't already had that, but between that and then you go to Boss with Kelsey Grammer,
Yeah.
these two men know how to have a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. They're pros. And certainly getting the chance to work with them, I'm so blessed to do so as a young-ish actor, you know, starting out. And young-ish, you know.
Young
And
enough, honey.
young-
Young enough.
I learned so much from Kelsey on the set of Boss. He's a total master, and Fred as well. I mean, they're in their prime, you know, and you learn best by working with people who are better than you, and certainly I've learned a lot from those two.
So last week's episode, the first of the season, it ended. I cannot wait for Friday night.
Yeah.
And I don't know where you sit in all of this. Like, are you good? Are you bad? Like, what is going on?
Well, I think every character on Boss certainly has questionable motives, and my character is, I think, seemingly innocent and a very hardworking new assistant, but as the season unfolds, you sort of learn what he's really about.
Well, but you know what's interesting about that is that, of course, you're cast for your acting ability, but you're cast for your look, and you play innocence well. So the turn of that, makes it that much more intriguing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was excited once I found out. I mean, the great thing about the show is everyone, Kelsey, every character. I mean, Kelsey's the star of the show. He's leading it. He's incredible,
His
giving
moments.
this performance of like his career. But that being said, the writing of the show gives every character him, you know, a little opportunity to do something creative, to do something interesting, and I think each sort of person on the show is holding a secret and holding certainly ulterior motives, and it's really fun to play.
Let me ask you an annoying question, because you probably get it all the time.
All right.
You know, with success comes fame. You live in a world that is celebrity obsessed.
Right.
He looks at me when he says
You
that.
can't have lunch without being reported on, right?
Okay, all right.
How do you handle that?
I can't. I mean, I've not achieved that level of fame yet.
Oh, yes, you have. Oh, yes, you have.
I was
Well,
having lunch yesterday.
Yeah,
It was fine.
And it appeared on Just Jared. I'm just saying.
do I know that you sat at an outside table at the mustard seat?
Wow. Really?
He stalks you.
No. What I'm saying is, I just go on and find out a couple of things, and it's the first thing that
Yep.
comes up.
We know you had
Yeah,
lunch.
that's-
Where you had
Yes.
lunch 2 days ago.
Well,
yeah.
you know, I made this promise to myself a year ago, which is that I never look myself up on the internet.
Yeah, don't.
It's
anymore.
better not.
Yeah.
So
But everybody else will.
we'll do it for you.
They'll know more about you than you do. Then.
Right, exactly.
But do you have any curiosity to know how
Love
you're
the
being...
mustard seed, by the way.
It's great.
But yeah, it's a great restaurant.
Any curiosity at all about how you're being presented?
What do you mean? Oh, on the internet?
Yes.
You know, I just sort of reached the point like a year ago where I just thought it's sort of out of your control at some point what people are going to write about you, what people are going to say about you. And so I just
can't
decided to
please
sort of
everyone.
release it. I'm not on Facebook or Twitter or anything. I'm just sort of, you know, living.
She won't let you get away with it, though.
Really?
I know we have to go back
Yes.
real quickly. Will you be nude on Boss? Because everyone is at one point or another.
Yes.
No! Okay,
Yeah.
good. There's that. And will you go back to Glee?
I don't know yet.
Will you be nude on Glee?
Will you be nude on
No,
Glee?
stop. Just stop. All right, read about the great artist Mark Rothko.
More applause. Is that applause?
Yeah,
I'm so in tune with the applause.
I think it's a tick you have. There's no applause here. Is playing at the Mark Taper Forum at the Music Center through September 9th. For ticket information and the showtimes, go to our website, myfoxla.com. Season 3 of Glee is out on DVD and Blu-ray. And say hello to everybody from us.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.